In this video, I'm going to show you how to use keywords in DaVinci Resolve. Keywords are a powerful way to organize your media, making the editing process more efficient, and some might even say more fun. Now, maybe you're thinking, why can't I just reorganize my media into bins that suit my personal preferences? Well, here's why. It's best practice to leave media in bins that reflect the folders, the ones in Explorer or Finder that the media is stored in. This minimizes confusion and maintains order. For example, these clips belong to reel A001. They're stored in a folder on my cloud store called A001. And in my media pool, they are stored in a bin called A001. Continuity removes confusion. How can you organize your media? That's when metadata, or in today's instance specifically, keywords, comes into play. This isn't scripted narrative, so my media doesn't follow the pattern of scenes and takes. For this project, keywording is the perfect amount of organization. By default, the Metadata tab shows clip details. These fields are not editable. They're details about the clips, like frame rate or bit depth. Using the menu in the top right-hand corner, select Shot and Scene. That's better. Now I can see the keyword field. Side note, there's loads of other fields here that you can input metadata on. This is definitely useful when working on a more complex project. The principles I'm sharing with you today on keywords applies. But for this first clip, I'll just enter the keyword interview. The next clip is also of the interview, so I'll add the same keyword to this clip too. Conveniently, Resolve remembers that I've already used interview as a keyword, so I can use autocomplete to finish typing it. It would be super tedious if I had to add keywords to each clip individually. Thankfully, I can add keywords to multiple clips at one time, even if they're in different bins. For example, our interview was recorded on multiple cameras. If I select multiple bins in my media pool tree simultaneously, I can see all their content at the same time. Don't forget, to select more than one bin, you'll need to use modifier keys, such as Command on a Mac or Control on Windows. Now I can see both the A1, B1, and audio cards all at once. I'll enter the keyword interview for them. When you're editing multiple clips metadata, there's one extra step. You need to hit Save to commit your changes. Now let's keyword some B-roll. The first few clips of her here are all of dancing, so I'll select all of those clips and add dancing as a keyword. This next bunch is of stretching. I'll add that as a keyword to this group of clips. The great thing about keywords is that you can add more than one to a clip. This clip, I've already added a keyword for dancing, but I also want to add a keyword for all the time she spins, so spinning. You can also add keywords using list view in the media pool. First thing I need to do is enable the keyword column. It's possible to change the column orders too. I'll move it to the left, just next to my clip name. Select the keyword field in the list view, and I can now type in keywords. If you want to apply multiple to a clip, separate them with the comma. Now that we've entered in all of these keywords, how do we use them? You've seen one way by viewing it in list view. Here are two other methods. The first is the search bar. I'm currently in my root bin. I'll type interview. Nothing comes up. That's because by default, the search tool only searches in the bin you have selected. In this instance, that's my root folder, and there are no clips in here. It's just more bins. If you hit the little disclosure arrow next to the search button, you can change the search tool to all bins. That's better. This search bar is accessible wherever the media pool is found. For example, it's usable on the edit page too. This second method is my favorite though. We get to use smart bins. Smart bins are like regular bins, but with the twist. Clips are automatically placed in smart bins based on a clip's metadata. Resolve will automatically create smart bins based on the keywords you've applied to clips. You just need to know how to turn the feature on. Let me show you. Under Preferences, User Settings, Editing, you will find options for managing smart bins. Check the box and click Save. Now, under Smart Bins, a new category called Keywords has appeared. Upon opening it, you will see a smart bin for each of the keywords you already created. For example, my interview keyword now has all my interview media in one single place. This is going to make it so much easier to organize the interview and create multicam clips. All these clips are still accessible in the original bins where I imported them, but now I have a choice. I can access the media based on its card or by its content. If a clip has been assigned multiple keywords, it will appear in multiple keyword smart bins. For example, this clip is found within the dancing and spinning keyword bin. To remove a clip's keyword, simply go back to the Metadata tab and delete the keyword. Afterwards, that clip will no longer appear. There's one more way of assigning keywords to a clip. If you drag a clip into a keyword smart bin, that keyword will be added. Remember, it's best practice to leave your media in their original bins. This minimizes confusion and the chance of losing some of your precious content. So, utilize keywords and smart bins to organize your media in DaVinci Resolve. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more.